much for taking the time.
No, it's a pleasure.
And maybe you would be so kind to give my audience a brief introduction about your story. Yeah, and afterwards maybe we come to the lithium market itself.
Sure. Okay, so Pilbara Minerals has got the Pilbara lithium tantalum deposit. It's the largest lithium development project in the world. It's a really big resource, 157 million tonnes of lithium and tantalum at 1.25% lithium. But currently you have an 80 million tonne reserve. The exciting thing is that we're currently in a construction phase. The company is fully financed to complete the construction of quite a large process plant, and we hope to have this completed by sometime early in the second quarter of 2018.
Half a year to go.
Yeah, not long. It's a lot happening on site. It's a very exciting time. I've been involved with the company for quite a few years now, and starting as a very small market cap company and growing to where it's at now, which is around $1.3 billion. It's just very exciting. We've got some fantastic offtake partners with Great Wall and Ganfeng and General Lithium, all out of China.
So two big Chinese companies.
That's correct.
You did an offtake agreement with.
Correct. So they're long-term offtakes, generally 5+5 terms on all of them. General Lithium and Ganfeng are some of the biggest battery manufacturers in China. Very experienced and been in the game for 10 years. And just recently, this week actually, on Monday, we announced finalised a major deal with Great Wall, a vehicle manufacturing company out of China. In fact, that deal was the first deal done between a raw materials company and a motor vehicle company.
They are really trying to secure supply for the future.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. And not only that, they're going to be assisting in the modest increase in capital for our expansion program, which we're working on at the moment. So we're currently at the project's 2 million tonnes per annum. That's from our definitive feasibility study, which we completed last year, and we're looking at expanding to 5 million tonnes per annum, hopefully by the end of 2019.
So 5 million tonnes per annum will be your annual production goal for 2019?
That's the raw product, which equates to about 800,000 tonnes of concentrate, 6% concentrate. One of the nice things about this project, it's we're genuinely able to produce a 6% concentrate, which is what the Chinese battery manufacturers really are after. We also have the benefit of being able to produce a 7% concentrate for the glass and ceramics industry. And not only that, we have quite a good amount of tantalum, which will be used as part of a byproduct.
Yeah, could you maybe elaborate on that? He got some, I will hold it into the camera, some tantalum byproduct. So
correct.
What about this?
Yeah, so this is all part of the contained within the ore. We're looking at around $50 per tonne of a credit. Very easy separation process, a gravity circuit, spiral circuit in our process plant. And we're very fortunate to have this as one of our products. It brings the operating costs down of the project down to around $207 US per tonne to produce per tonne of concentrate. So, in today's dollars, the lithium concentrates are selling around $1,000 per tonne. Our op costs are around $207 a tonne. So
your margin?
Well, that's upwards of $800 per tonne on today's prices. So it's pretty attractive.
And we don't know the future. Maybe prices will even rise higher.
Oh, I think so.
What's your take on the lithium market?
We get asked this question a lot. So I think for the next 5 years, we're perfectly placed. The demand out of China is unbelievable, and we're one of the first movers. As I said, construction will be finished next year. I think the next 5 years, demand is going to be very, very strong, and it takes a long time to develop a new project. It's not just an overnight thing. We've been exploring for 4 years now. The company's done a lot of metallurgy, a lot of exploration, a lot of studies. It takes a long time. So you're looking at 4 to 5 years for a deposit the scale of ours to bring it into production. So I think the next 5 years for us very, very attractive margins on this project. A lot of upside. Out from there, I think it's really going to depend on the uptake of electric vehicles and power storage facilities in people's homes.
What about home storage systems and so on?
No,
do you see this?
Absolutely. It's in Australia right now. It's people are more and more starting to put solar panels on their roofs for power storage. And once the cost of these power storage units comes down, and they are coming down exponentially, it becomes very viable for most families to have generate their own power and
in
reduce
Germany,
those power bills.
We for the last years we just did a lot of solar energy generation, and here the sun isn't shining here so much as in Australia. So
no, that's right.
I think the storage systems will contribute very much to the demand of the lithium market. So the EV is always the big story, but there are many more applications at the end for lithium and the battery systems.
I think what we've seen over the last month or so with equity prices from most of the serious players in the lithium market, they've all just gone up quite a lot, and it's mainly due to all the press on from around the world on countries like Germany, China, India, all forecasting the uptake of the electric vehicles. Some countries actually banning the use of diesel and petrol engines by 2030. So
I'm excited about this.
It's unbelievable. It's a very exciting company to work for, and we're looking towards a bright future.
Okay, thank you very much, John.